Hello and welcome. My name is Chuck Holmes. I'm a network marketing professional. What I'd like to do with you today is discuss balancing life, family, and network marketing. Now, keep in mind, this is just my opinion. I've been doing this part-time and full-time for over 20 years now. I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've seen a lot of people do the business the right way. I've seen other people do it the wrong way. I want to share some tips so that you can be as balanced as possible. Now, balance should be everyone's goal. You want to balance your career, your health, your family. That's a difficult thing to do. I don't know many people who have everything perfectly in balance. The secret is to get it as balanced as you can. And here's what else I've noticed. Every entrepreneur that I know in every industry, not just network marketers, they don't live their life totally in balance. When you start a business, it's a huge commitment, even if it's a part-time commitment. It's not like a 9-to-5 job where you go to work, you come home, and you're done. Most entrepreneurs, at least all the ones that I've met, they think about their business 24/7. It's like a child to them. It's their baby. It's on their mind. So keep in mind, most entrepreneurs are going to be a little bit less balanced than someone with a 9-to-5 who can come home carefree, leave work at work, and just go on with it about their life. So a new business, when you start a new business, even a part-time business, that first year or two is vital, and you're going to pour a lot of time into it. Even if you're doing it part-time, you're going to pour a lot of time into it because it's like a newborn baby. It requires that time, money, need, attention, all those things, and you have to do that. So you have to make your business a top priority. And by no means should it be a bigger priority than your family or your faith. I get that. Those should come first, but your business should be a close third right behind those things. It should be a high priority if you want it to be successful. So I'm going to share 6 tips for success to be a little more balanced or to have a better understanding of balance in your network marketing business. The first one is you should create a work schedule. This would really help you out significantly. If you're starting out part-time, which is what I recommend, do not quit your day job to go full-time in network marketing right out the gate. Please don't make that mistake. It's a huge mistake. I don't want you to do that. You want to do this part-time until you can eventually go full-time. But if you're doing this part-time, this is what I recommend you do. Take out a piece of paper every Sunday night before you go to bed or before you retire for the night, and plan out your next 7 days. For the next upcoming week, what is your family time? What is your personal health time? What is your job time? And then what time and what days are you going to work on your business? And then once you block that off, what activities are you going to do during those times and on those days for your business? You see, we're creatures of habit. We have a routine that most of us like to follow, whether we realize it or not. So if you get in the habit of having a certain routine for your business, it's going to be much more doable. You're going to have an easier job balancing everything in your life if you schedule it. If you just wing it and do your business when you have time, you're probably not going to be successful and you're probably never going to find time. But if you schedule time and you have the self-discipline to follow your work schedule, you should be okay. Number 2 is you should schedule a date night and family activities. Now, if you're single, this might not apply unless you're on the dating scene and you're trying to go out and find someone to be your partner. But if you're married and you have kids, or even if you're just married, you need to schedule a date night every week or a family night every week. And that way you get to spend quality time with your loved ones. So I recommend you do it on the same date and this at the same time every week, but that's not always possible. So every Sunday night when you're planning out your week, plan out your date night with your spouse. Have them share their calendar with you. You both set a time and a date, and you'll be good to go. Number 3 is you got to set boundaries. And you got to set boundaries for your team and your family. I know this sounds a little bit extreme, but just hear me out for a minute. Boundaries for your team. You have to let people know, hey, I'm done working at 9:30 at night. If you call, message, or email me, don't expect a response until the following day. You don't need to be at everyone's beck and call for your business. No entrepreneur needs to be at everyone's beck and call 24/7. Also with your family, what do I mean by boundary? Well, when it's your time to work, you need to be able to go into your office or your workspace and have quietness. You need to be able to have privacy. You need to be able to have time with no distractions to focus on your business so you can work smart, you can get a lot done, and you can be done with what you need to do for that day. Number 4 is to work smart in your business. If you really want to balance things, it's not about how much you work in your network marketing business. It's about how productive you are in your network marketing business. Someone who works their business an hour a day can outperform someone who works their business 8 hours a day if they're more organized, if they're more disciplined, if they have a better plan. So make sure you're smart with your time and make sure you're doing the right activities when you're working your business, because at the end of the day, there's only a few activities that actually help us grow our business. And that's what we need to be doing with the majority of our time. So if you're working your business an hour a day, I would hope at least 55 out of that 60 minutes is on income producing activities, retailing, recruiting, prospecting, following up, training your team, supporting your team. Those are the critical activities you need to be doing. Number 5, share your goals and objective with your family. Maybe even pull your family aside and say, look, you know what, for the next 12 months, I'm going to spend about 10 hours a week on my business. I know that's going to cut back a little bit on our family time, but this is what we're going to do. When we do spend time together, we're going to have high quality family time. And this is why I'm doing it. I'm doing this so that I no longer need a 9-to-5 job, so that I can come home and be a full-time dad or a full-time mom and do my business that way. So if you share your goals and objectives with your family and tell them why you're doing it, it's going to make a big difference. Also, if you try to include them. Now, here's what I found. In most cases, one spouse is excited about the business. The other spouse is overly negative or neutral about the business. Very seldom are both partners excited about the business. When that happens, they're typically a power couple. They do very well, but this is maybe 1 out of every 500 couples who joins that they're both excited about the business. Why? Opposites attract. And that's just the way it is. So share your goals and objectives with your spouse and your family. Tell them why. Try to include them. See if there's things they can do to help you so that you can have more time to be productive and more time to spend with them. And then finally, set realistic goals. So hear me out on this one. If you've never done network marketing before and you're doing this on a part-time basis, don't set a goal to make $40,000 a month within 6 months. That's probably highly unlikely, highly unrealistic. Instead, set a more realistic goal based off your skills, based off your work schedule and the time that you're going to put in your business consistently. I would rather see someone work their business a little bit less, but do it consistently, than someone who goes all out and burns out in 5 to 6 months. So instead of doing 8 hours a day, for 2 years to build this massive beast of a machine business, spend an hour a day. And even if it takes you 2 or 3 or 4 years of part-time work, even 5 years of part-time work, to get to that same goal, it's still worth it. But make sure you're setting realistic goals. That way you don't let your family down, you don't let yourself down. And we all should strive for balance. Some of us are better at it than others. Some people, especially high achievers, they get so focused on, and I'm someone like this, so I can speak to this. You're so focused on your goals and your dreams that sometimes you do live life out of balance. Other people, they can have everything almost perfectly balanced, and that's okay too. But do the best you can. Get on the same sheet of paper with your spouse and family. Let them know why you're doing this. Get organized. Come up with a plan. Work smart, and realize you're going to be out of balance for a little bit, but try to make it as minimal as possible so it doesn't affect your family, your network marketing business, or your job or your career. So I hope you got some value from today's training. My name is Charles Holmes. I'm a network marketing professional. I post a new video here on YouTube every day. You can check out the resources in the links in the description box below this training. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. I'd really appreciate that. I hope you got some value from today's training, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you.